Today, our group presents a study on the development of culture and economy in medieval Kazakhstan from the 6th to the 18th centuries. This topic remains highly relevant as medieval Kazakhstan was not a peripheral region, but a central node of transcontinental exchange along the Silk Road. In the context of modern globalization and Kazakhstan's role in international trade corridors, understanding this historical foundation is essential for interpreting national identity and economic continuity. In our research, we addressed three key problems. First, the so-called symbiotic myth, whether the nomadic steppe and settled urban centers existed in conflict or functioned as an integrated economic system. Second, the question of religious synthesis, how Islam interacted with pre-existing Tengri beliefs. And third, the issue of urban decline, why major cities such as Otrar experience eventual collapse.
The medieval economy of Kazakhstan functioned as a dual interdependent system. On one hand, nomadic pastoralism represents a highly structured and sustainable model of resource management based on seasonal migration patterns. On the other hand, urban centers such as Otrar, Taraz, and Sauran served as hubs of production, trade, and administration. Archaeological evidence demonstrates that Otrar operates its own mint, producing silver and copper coinage, which indicates participation in a broader monetary economy. The Silk Road functioned as a trans-regional communication and trade network, facilitating the exchange of goods, technologies, and ideas. Kazakhstan exported livestock products, metals, and raw materials while importing silk, ceramics, and spices. Therefore, we argue that the steppe and urban centers formed a symbiotic system where each component fulfilled complementary economic functions.
Cultural development in medieval Kazakhstan was characterized by synthesis and intellectual exchange. In the field of the science and philosophy, the figure of Al-Farabi is of the central importance. His works contribute significantly to logic, political philosophy, and the transmission of knowledge between Eastern and Western traditions. Religiously, the spirit of Islam during the Khaganate period didn't erase earlier beliefs. Instead, it resulted in a unique cultural synthesis often described as steppe Islam, where elements of Sufism coexisted with Tengri traditions. This synthesis is clearly reflected in architecture, particularly in mausoleum of Khaja Ahmed Yassali. This structure demonstrates advanced achievements in engineering, geometry, and decorative arts, highlighting the intellectual and cultural sophistication of the period.
Our analysis is based on established academic research and primary historical sources. We relied on the archaeological studies of Korabay, a leading expert on urban culture in medieval Kazakhstan. In addition, the theoretical framework of Lev Kumilov was used to interpret the dynamics of nomadic and settler societies. As a primary source, we refer to the work Diwani Lukat-Turk by Mahmud al-Kashkari, which provides valuable insights into the linguistic and cultural landscape of Turkic world. These sources ensure the reliability, validity, and academic integrity of our conclusion.
In conclusion, our analysis allows us to address the initial research questions. The relationship between the steppe and urban centers was not antagonistic but symbiotic. Kazakh culture emerged through a process of integration, combining Islamic and indigenous traditions into a unified cultural system. The decline of urban centers should be understood not as a collapse but as a part of a broader shift in global trade patterns toward maritime routes. And our position is that the medieval period represents an early form of globalization in Kazakhstan, characterized by economic connectivity, cultural exchange, and intellectual development.